Hello everyone and welcome to part 1 of the MG Barbatos 1:100 scale Gunpla build here on the channel. I've been very excited to get my hands on this kit and it hasn't disappointed so far. In this video we're going to be preparing the inner frame in preparation for some airbrushing later on in the series. So without further ado, let's bust some of this open. There are 17 sets of runners in the kit, 237 parts for the inner frame and 86 for the armour and weaponry. We got some delicate parts here for the katana. I'm going to keep those for another video. Some little stickers and a really nice multicoloured set of the runners with the V-fin and some red pieces. I don't actually know what they're used for yet, but we'll find out later. Once everything is opened, I like to sort out the runners across my desk, have a better look at everything, have a look at some of the parts, see what we're working with. The kit does come with Bandai water slides, but I ordered some extra just so that I wouldn't run out. These were from Hobby Frontline, the Flaming Snow Studio. They're made in China. Started the build off with the chest unit for the kit. This was a pretty difficult sub-assembly, but the subsequent ones are much easier, so once you get this one out of the way, building the rest of the frame is a breeze. We finally get one of the Ahab reactors constructed for the chest unit, and essentially just rinse and repeat this for the left hand side or the right hand side, whichever one you started with. Picked myself up a set of Infini sanding sticks for this kit. Keep everything nice and clean for the frame. I started off with the 400 grit and the 800 grit, and for any areas that I thought would be visible whenever the armour was applied, I went with 1000 grit. Also use some of the Tamiya sanding sponge. This stuff is really useful for lightly getting rid of some excess plastic. It's pretty forgiving stuff because you don't have to worry about the contours of the plastic so much, and just works really well for some of the cylindrical pieces that they may have some seam lines on them. For the pistons on the chest unit, you just slide the enclosure over the shafts and pop them into the ball and socket joints, and there you have it. You've got your fully functioning pistons that guide the articulation on the torso. And there we have it, that's the chest unit complete, and I'm going to move on to the rest of the frame. As I cut all of the parts from the runners, I place them into sections on my cutting mat, and the reason for this is that I can go through each piece of the inner frame one by one, sand each one, get rid of any of the nub marks, make sure the surfaces look good, and then I know that they're all complete and I can assemble the rest of at least this part of the kit and know that I'm going to be happy with it. A few more pistons on the arms, they go together with a really nice little snap. And some delicate features here on the hands as well, but they just look awesome. And then we come to the best part. After all of the hard work, sanding, finishing, preparing all of the individual pieces, we start to snap it all together, and we're going to get a glimpse and see what this delicious frame looks like. It's so sexy. There we have it, guys, the inner frame for the MG Barbatos 1:100 scale in its full glory. And yeah, it looks pretty awesome. And guys, if you enjoy the video, it would mean a lot to me if you could like the video, and if you want to see some future content on Gunpla builds, techniques, tips, tutorials, leave me a comment down below and let me know what you're working on or what you would like to see me build in the future. Thanks for taking the time to watch this, and I will see you in part 2.